Hello, my name is Alex, I'm the Patchwork Nerd, and did I just change outfits between filming videos? Possibly. If you watched my last video, you know I've been a bit on a hiatus, or if you just look at the dates of all of my most recent videos, it's been a while. And it's because last year was a bit of a trip. I recommend watching my last video if you want to know more about why I took a break from social media and making videos and all that good stuff. I'm really excited that it's 2020, and yes, it's almost the end of January, possibly February by the time you watch this video, but still I want to share with you guys my goals for this year because of course, I got a brand new bullet journal and I got these beautiful stickers from Shea Ernshaw. She's an amazing YouTuber and artist that I follow. And of course, her stickers were just way too pretty not to put on my bullet journal. So we've got Stay Brilliant because of course I need that motivation, and Punch Nazis because you should always punch Nazis. And in my bullet journal for this year, I have, well, for one thing, a bunch of tracking of the times that I pump for breastfeeding, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today we are talking about my goals for 2020. I was very modest with my goals this year because I'm a new mom and I am going to have to go back to my full-time job after my maternity leave is done, and I'm trying to write a novel and I'm trying to make YouTube videos, and it's a lot. So we are going to talk about my very modest list of goals for 2020 because I'm trying to be nice to myself. So let's go. So my first goal for this year is to finish my novel to market. I got really derailed during my revision process. I don't even know what draft you would consider I'm on, and I keep rewriting chunks of it. The whole ending needs to be rewritten. The front end is really clean and strong and solid, and the back half is like one of those pictures where it's a really well drawn like front of a lion, and then it tells you to draw the rest of the lion and you're really bad at drawing, so it's like a stick figure on the other side. That's what my novel looks like right now. I really want to get it polished and edit it and revised and possibly get some beta readers. That's something else that I really need to think about that I haven't thought about. If you're interested in beta reading, leave a comment down below. It is my YA dark fantasy novel, and think of it as kind of a dark retelling of Hansel and Gretel meets Howl's Moving Castle. I've been keeping busy with that. Nowadays, one of the main times that I work on my writing is while I'm pumping because I'm strapped into a machine and I can't move around. So what else am I gonna do? That helps me be more committed to my writing. The second goal I have is for my YouTube channel, and that is to kind of rebrand or re-envision what I'm doing with this channel, and to also give myself the permission to do whatever I want. I never set out for this to just strictly be a writing channel. As a matter of fact, my earliest content was nerd related. I just want to give myself permission to do whatever I want. If I want to do a reading vlog, do it. If I want to talk about my personal life, do it. If I want to have you guys follow me around the mall, I don't know why you would do that, but we could do it. It's just giving myself more creative freedom to do what I want. I'm saying the word do a lot in this video. So that is one of my main goals, and I've really been debating whether or not I want to keep the title or my username The Patchwork Nerd, or if I want to do my name, which is Alexandra Van Horn. I've been really debating because I see a lot of people nowadays just doing their name as their channel name, and that's really good for branding and making it easy to find content, and it's all interlinked together. But all of my social media handles are Patchwork Nerd, and I just don't see myself having the energy to change all of that, especially because I'm not the only Alexandra Van Horn in the world. I don't know, I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on should this channel stay Patchwork Nerd or should it be my name. My third goal, I'm already failing at. It is almost the end of the month, and my goal is to write one short story a month, and I haven't written any short stories. I've brainstormed, and actually I was debating making a writing vlog where I write a short story for the duration of the vlog to share with you guys how I create short stories, especially because I feel like a lot of people that end up on my channel are through my video on tips on how to write short stories. So let me know if you're interested in that. I think it would be a really good experience to share that with you guys. I really miss writing short stories. I hated writing short stories when I was younger. I felt it was way too limiting for me. And as I've grown older, I love trying to condense everything down into one quick blip of a story, as opposed to getting pages and pages and pages to go on about something. I need to get on that pretty soon here. Oh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I succeed. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to double up for a month with 2 stories. We'll see, especially because February is a short month. That's gonna make things interesting. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. My next goal is also YouTube related, and that is to make 35 videos total for the year. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, especially because there's 52 weeks in a year, at least last time I checked, although it's a leap year, so does that affect things? I don't know. I can't math, or calendar for that matter. My goal is to just not have it be the full video every single Monday, because that's just not as doable these days. So I'm giving myself permission to make less videos. If I make more, that's awesome. I'm kind of shooting low for this goal just to be nice to myself. So 35 videos for the year. We'll see if I can do it. This goal also kind of interlocks with the finish my novel. It is to query my novel. I have a list of agents that I really would like to query, and also I've been talking with my mentor Adeline from Author Mentor Match, and she had a few suggestions of people that I could reach out to. Whew, querying is such a nerve-wracking process, and and the funny thing is, Adeline pointed out to me, it's not the end of your writing journey, it's actually just the beginning. I'm moderately terrified of the journey beginning, especially because I now have a baby to balance and a job and a husband and a life. But this is what I want to do for a living. If I had any choice in the world, I would be a full-time writer, and I know that's like barely a chance of happening, but if I can get one step closer to making that happen, or get one step closer to making it a regular part of my life, then I will be so happy. So I gotta query, otherwise that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna query this year, guys. Oh, it's gonna be nerve-wracking, but I will be sure to share the experience with you guys, I promise. This other goal is a little more personal, and it's just to make family memories. I'm a new mom, and I want to make sure that we're just savoring every moment with our little guy and making sure that we're taking lots of pictures and filming things. My son rolled over the other day, like 2 days ago. He rolled over. He's 5 weeks old. Is that normal? Is that normal? Do babies roll over normally at 5 weeks? I feel like that's not normal. I googled it and it seemed like it wasn't normal. But my baby's getting big. He's getting so big. As a matter of fact, he was born about 3 weeks early. He was about 7 pounds, 7 ounces. The doctor told me if he would have gone to my due date, he probably would have been like 9 pounds. So I got a beefy baby. He seems little right now. He seems like a peanut, but I think he's hiding the fact that he's actually a big guy in disguise. So I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with him, especially because he got my husband's energy, and my husband's very kinesthetic. I'm in trouble because I'm not kinesthetic at all. And of course, another goal I have for myself is to participate in NaNoWriMo. I normally participate in all the Camp NaNoWriMos and NaNoWriMo in November, and last year everything just kind of fell apart as far as nanoing went, and I was really sad that I didn't do nano for the first time in years last year. This year I really want to participate again, and hopefully by then my novel is done, my novel is out querying and all of that, and I can start a new project, because I've got a bunch of ideas just hopping around in my head going, write us, and I have to go, no, I can't write you right now. Sorry. I am really excited to participate in NaNoWriMo again very, very soon. I have the most modest reading goal probably of anyone in the AuthorTube community, and that is to read or listen, because I also listen to audiobooks all the time, and that is to read or listen to 24 books this year. I am a very slow reader. I will start a book and then stop, and then start a different book and then stop, and then go back to that other book and then stop, and then start a brand new book and start it and stop and start and stop, and it'll take me years to read some books. And the more I like a book, the slower I read it. Which doesn't make any sense, but it's like I'm not ready to let the story be done, so I'm reading it really slow. Like right now I'm reading I think it's called Winter Song. I forget the author's name, but she wrote The Wicked Deep. I'll put the information down below. I'm reading that book, and the writing is so beautiful that I'm reading it at a snail's pace, because I'm just trying to absorb the beauty and the imagery of all of the writing, and also it makes me want to write when I read it. That's another problem I have, is when I read, it makes me want to write. So then I get inspired and then I have to stop so that I can go catch my inspiration while it's on the wind, and it's just, reading is dysfunctional for me. It always has been. 24 is my very modest goal for myself. And finally, I almost hesitate to share this goal because it's the dorkiest goal in the world, but I'm a naturally shy person, and in case you hadn't noticed, I'm a little awkward. And because of that, I have the dumbest habit of not feeling like I can join in socially with stuff. It's so dumb. A lot of times I will participate in the outer rims of a conversation, but as soon as it gets to be like one-on-one with someone, or with like two people, or you know, something more intimate, I automatically feel like I'm intruding, or I'm being annoying and I'm bothering people, and I retreat away, and I assume that nobody wants to be my friend. I'm really dorky socially like that, so my goal this year is to make more friends. It's the dorkiest goal. I feel like I have to have a proper question to ask someone to start a conversation, or I'm afraid that I'm bothering them, or I'm afraid that they're going to think that I'm trying to get something out of talking to them. I don't know. I always overthink. That's the biggest thing, is I overthink everything. So I just assume that I'm bothering everyone. So I'm going to try really hard to give myself permission to make friends with people, especially because there's so many amazing people in the writing community online that I've gotten to know, and I'm not allowing myself to be people's friends. I'm just so weird like that. Those are my goals for 2020, and I'd love to hear more about your goals. I'm sure everybody's already done this type of video, and everybody's already like, Alex, we've moved on, everyone's talked about their goals, you're like 20 minutes late to the party and you didn't bring a dessert and you were supposed to, and I'm sitting here like, I got cocoa. Okay, that's enough dorkiness for one day. So I would like to thank you guys for watching this video and sharing your goals with me in the comments, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I missed making videos so much. I'm feeling so bright and bubbly, like my energy is just, whew, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So I will talk to you guys later, and as always, remember, keep writing, keep laughing, and most importantly, please keep encouraging each other. I will see you next time. Toodles!